Please subscribe.
The 2019 Kia Stinger is kind of an inconsistency in the vehicle advertise. Strip away the Kia identifications and you may expect the Stinger contends with vehicles, for example, the Porsche Panamera and other low, wide, back-wheel drive hatchback, though one that is undeniably progressively costly. The Kia makes for a reasonable match on paper, with the Stinger GT offering more drive and a higher top speed than the base Panamera. To make the Stuttgart-bedeviling considerably increasingly outright, the Stinger presently has a variation badge GTS. In the Porsche world, GTS means a model with elite and low finery, speed with esteem. Kia applies a similar idea to the Stinger GTS, which offers a stunt back one-sided all-wheel drive framework that highlights a float mode, similarly as in the BMW M5 and the Mercedes-AMG E63 S. Dissimilar to those six-figure German supersedans, be that as it may, Kia's GTS begins at just $44,995. That is for the back-drive model. You'll likely need to burn through $2,400 more for the DAWD alternative, since this new framework is the primary differentiator between the GTS and other V6-controlled Stingers. The GTS's 365 horsepower twin-turbo 6- and 8-speed programmed transmissions are unaltered versus other trim levels. The GTS is the main all-wheel drive Stinger that gets a mechanical restricted slip-back differential, the better to convey control in its sport driving mode, which sends 80% of the motors torque to the back hub. You likewise can totally separate the front pivot with the drift mode for tire searing shenanigans, yet on a track, sport mode is the place it's at. The Stinger feels like a pleasantly impartial backdrive vehicle, but one with a mysterious measure of footing out of low-speed corners. Like a backdriver, this present Kia's tail will step out in the event that you get avaricious with the throttle. However, not at all like the Stinger we tried at Lightning Lap in 2018, this one endured no brake cushion issues at the track. The Brembos acted increasingly like the Genesis G70's fasteners from Lightning Lap 13. To include some visual differentiation, the GTS highlights carbon fiber outside trim on its mirror tops, side vents, and around its grille. On the storage compartment, the Kia identification is supplanted by Stinger content. Inside, you get not one but rather two assortments of manufactured softened cowhide. The directing haggle support are canvassed in Alcantara, while the main event is festooned in something many refer to as chamood. Created by an organization called Cullen Industries, chamood is fake calfskin that gives the modern appearance of characteristic cowhide and resolves its issues utilizing microfibers. Don't snicker, Alcantara. We hail chamood for being so candid about its methods for dealing with stress. The GTS doesn't get impacted with the alternative's bazooka, however it includes a sunroof, a remote gadget charging cushion, and a 720-watt Harman Kardon sound framework. In the event that you require a 16-way control movable driver's seat, warmed back seats, or a heads-up show, you'll need to go for an increasingly costly Stinger trim. The Stinger GTS likewise just comes in a single shading, Federation Orange. It's a delicate orange, with some sherbet to it, however despite everything you get your prescribed day-by-day portion of nutrient-C just by taking a gander at it. It is anything but a vehicle for contemplative people, the Stinger GTS. Kia's structure 800 instances of the GTS for 2019 and hasn't focused on anything for 2020, however we'd anticipate that this model should return. Perhaps in more than one shading. It would glance great in dark,